Hey guys, I just wanted to do my reaction video to The Gifted Season 2, Episode 2, Unmoored, I think. And, season premiere, we had the Reva Page basically take over the inner circle, I guess, like, basically the inner circle, which is running the Hellfire Club, and which included her, the Frost sisters, Andy, Lorna, Fade, and Sage. But after the Frost sisters and Ariva's hostile takeover, they all became part of the inner circle, and so now they're just like an offshoot of the Hellfire Club, and just what remains of it. Kind of how the Mutant Underground is an offshoot of the X-Men. And, with the former believing in mutant superiority, the latter believing in peaceful coexistence. And, the episode was kind of establishing Andy and Lorna having doubts about, or at least Lorna having doubts about Reva, knowing how ruthless she is and was willing to kill anybody who doesn't follow her and her beliefs. And warning Andy about it, say he has to, when it comes down to it, between her and the baby, choose the latter because she feels like Reva only cares about the former. And they eventually set up shop in a place where she was allowed to give birth, but her powers started to go haywire and cause like brownouts and blackouts throughout the city. And the Mutant Underground tried to use that as a means to try to track down Lorna, but the trail went cold for Thunderbird after Lorna finally gave birth, naming her daughter Dawn, which is supposed to, in the Latin, translate to Aurora, or Spanish, I think. And so in a way, she still honored, I guess, Marcos's promise to name the baby Aurora. But they just kind of used the name Aurora because that was the name of another mutant in the X-Men comics that was embargoed. So, and of course, Reed's power is starting to manifest, but he's trying to control it, and he's losing control. And basically, the Strucker family is still trying to find a way to find out where Andy is and try to get him back. And I guess it's just going to continue from where that episode left.
Is this really who you want to be?
What can I say, lady? I'm living the dream. Look, I would love to sit here and chat with you, but I got another fight in 10, and I gotta hydrate.
Then I'll be brief. My name is Evangeline Whedon. I worked with the X-Men before they disappeared. I need your help.
Do I look like I'm in any shape to help anyone?
I'm an attorney, not a therapist. I'm not here to give you a hug. I'm here to give you a chance to stop wasting your life.
You don't know anything about my life.
I know you grew up on a reservation too poor to pave its roads. I know you served 2 tours in the Marines with decorations for bravery and got kicked out after 7/15. All my life, I wanted to be a lawyer. And I worked my ass off. I became the youngest prosecutor in Philadelphia history. And then my mutant powers came out. Turns out the DA had an issue with mutants. I lost everything. I was close to ending it when the X-Men found me.
So you're here to give me a reason to live?
Our underground station in Atlanta. We want you to help lead it.
You need to come back. No. Andy, don't. We can't do this again.
You're wrong, Lauren. We're meant to be together. Defenders is our destiny.
No. Andy, we'll kill everybody. Andy, no. No! Andy! Let go! Let go!
6 months, like you told me.
Are you sure about that? Think hard, Mr. Hine. And remember, lying to telepaths is a bad idea.
Oh, I swear on my mother's grave. I'm not going to say a word to anybody.
That's good, but we need to be sure. Why don't you take a walk, Mr. Hine?
I'd like to walk.
Oh, come on, you're no fun. That's what you get for calling me soft.
Me too. I'm a mutant rights lawyer. Unless you want to file an injunction.
Look, some of your past cases involve tracing bank records, right? We had a bad run-in with a mutant group.
It's some offshoot of the Hellfire Club.
We were able to get some information on them, and we can't make heads or tails of it.
They're called the Inner Circle. They took my son.
Wait, did you say the Inner Circle? How did you get this?
A friend acquired it for us.
And he's still alive?
My family. Now it feels like something different. It feels like I should be with Lauren.
Look, a little homesickness is fine, but you're being trusted. And if Riva gets the idea that you're not with her 100%, that cannot happen. Do you understand?
Yeah.
No.
It's me. You got a problem.
New job, new place. You and Paula pulled through. You want to blow all that for the sake of some conspiracy theory? Because that's where you're headed.
The truth is, there's not enough justice in the world for Grace. And if I don't let go of the past, I'm gonna lose my future too. You didn't just lose your daughter on 7/15, you lost your husband too. I see that now.
You will never know how much it means to hear you say that.
Our weapons purchases, facilities, assets diversified and hidden in every way imaginable. She's preparing for war.
She who, one of the Frost sisters?
Not them. Not alone, anyway. Any of you ever heard the name Riva Page?
No, never.
She's one of the most powerful mutants still standing after 715. There were rumors she'd taken over the Inner Circle. Seems they're true.
Help us stop her.
Stop her? With their resources? Not to mention, she now has Polaris and a descendant of the Von Struckers. We don't have that kind of power.
There are other powerful mutants that are with the Underground. In New York, in Chicago, LA.
So, I should bring them here, so you can lead them into battle. Since your failure in Atlanta, half the Underground's been taken apart. Sentinel Services has cracked down on mutants and anybody who helps them. You think I'm gonna let you destroy the rest of what we built? Look, I told you what you wanted to know.
He's doing it.
He hasn't done it yet.
Andy, don't! No!
Well, what's his problem?
It's the sister.
But what?
There's a mutant. Goes by Erg. He's a mutant separatist. Lives in the tunnels under DC. Nothing happens in town he doesn't know about.
And he'll help.
He might.
Well, we can't keep him here if he's not ours, and we certainly can't let him go.
He's 15.
Do you think I enjoy this? We have a problem. It needs to be solved.
Actually, There is something, but it's bad.
Yes.
My mom knows I play League online. For the past 6 months, she's been messaging me, telling me where they are and how to find them. But I never responded.
Until today.
I called Lauren. I just wanted to hear her voice, but she wasn't there. So I hung up and that's it.
And why now?
I've been having dreams where she's afraid of me. I tried to forget it, but I can't.
Andrew, I don't want you to forget it. I want you to use it. We're here to build a homeland for all of us, including your sister. But in order to do that, you have to be strong. Can you do that?
I'm looking them up. I know their names. I know their kids' names. But you and Mom have never once talked about that day, or what it might mean for me to have Andy come home.
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
So am I. Every day.
Sentinel service agents.
For 51 reasons not to lose our stuff. And it's not that you're not the one. And it's not that you're not the one. Pack your bags with all the lessons and leave behind what you don't want no more. Sometimes you wanna go back. But it don't work like that. Do you feel it, bro? But it don't work.
Wake up, Donnie. Dawn?
Oh no.
You're burning up.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. Help somebody, please!
Okay, so it was interesting to see, considering how much ruthless Esme was in season 1, to the fact that now, I don't know, it's funny. I mean, I guess like how her Sophie and Phoebe pointed out that maybe she's kind of, I mean, their way of putting it is going soft. So like maybe she's kind of developed something of a conscience, or at least has at least kind of the trope of even evil has standards is coming into play, considering, I guess, even Reva so ruthless, like it's not surprising, like she killed all the original members of the Inner Circle, and now want to tie up loose ends by killing the guard and the guy at the power company they paid off, and even the fact that she was willing to kill Andy, just even when Esme was pointing out that, he's only 15 and maybe she's kind of developed an attachment, like a genuine attachment for, Lorna and Andy, and I guess in the 6-month time gap between seasons, and maybe because she spent so much time around them and other members of the Inner Circle, that at least like the members that have come to, at least around being around them also when they were part of the Mutant Underground, or I guess, and she was working as a mole, I guess she developed some kind of attachment, the only thing I can think of, because I mean, I guess it's the thing is, I don't know, I guess Skylar Samuels said that, Esme is supposed to be I guess they're like a Freudian trio. Like Esme is supposed to be the ego, and I guess Phoebe and Sophie are supposed to be like I guess the id and the super ego. But I guess wouldn't I don't know. That's the thing about it. Like, I know in the comic books, the stuff for cuckoos are just sort of like kind of act very much in unison, but it's like they don't have any. But it's like, but I feel like they just like some establishing characteristics that 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 kind of feels like that gives them some character, some depth. Like they have their own identity instead of just being some like one hive mind. I mean, they can. I feel like you can have your cake and eat it too. It was interesting to see Evangeline Whedon again, and how she's basically kind of lost, even though she's the one who kind of formed all the mutant underground cells. That now she's kind of like sort of like just lost faith in a cause that she motivated Thunderbird to be a part of, but it looks like she gave him a lead to, I don't remember the mutant's name, but I think it's supposed to be how they're supposed to integrate the Morlocks into the series and how they become allies to the mutant underground. And I guess I read a synopsis saying they're supposed to be, for a later episode, saying the Inner Circle is supposed to be breaking into a detention facility for mutants. So I guess that's the mission that Reva's preparing Andy for. And maybe that's why in the trailers they have this, why he went into a confrontation between his sister and Eclipse. And you can, and also just continuing to prove like Reva how ruthless she is, like that she is willing to kill her allies that don't stand by her or show any kind of loyalty. And it'd be nice to see maybe some more depth into why she became so ruthless. I mean, I know they'll be giving us hits, little bits and pieces, but I guess either we'll learn more throughout the season, or they'll be kind of coy about it just because they want to, I guess they want the character to like, lose her edge if we learn too much about her and make her like too sympathetic. But I don't know. I'm just speculating, maybe being quick to judge. I mean, it's only 2 episodes in, but there's still 14 more episodes in the season, so we'll just see how everything plays out. But anyway, guys, what do you think of the second episode? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.